What is going on, YouTube? It's Frank with What's the Point EDC, and it has been a while since I've done a video. So let's ruffle some feathers. Let's freaking get it, you guys. So I had to hurry up and throw the camera up. Not that any of this is specific to this video, but this video is going to be about steel, knife steel, and toughness of said steels. Like I said, this video might be a feather ruffler, and if it does, I can't help it. I'm only bringing you guys facts, okay? Let's talk about some steel toughness here. I've had so many people over the last 2-3 years tell me how tough 1095 is. You guys, I gotta tell you right now, 1095 is not a tough steel. It's just not. I'm gonna go ahead and throughout this video, I will be putting up different photographs from Laren Thomas's website, knifesteelnerds.com. You can find so much information. I'm not saying everything is 100% right, because there is no way to be 100% right, in my honest opinion. But what I'll tell you now is the data that this man has collected and his team has collected, it's very valuable to the knife community and to anybody who is into steels in general. Let's go on to talk about some toughness. 1095 only has 10 foot-pounds of toughness. Alright? It is not a tough steel. When you've got steels like 8670 doing 50 foot-pounds, you know? Steels like 5160 doing 45 foot-pounds. Now, we got a lot to talk about in this video, and I'm going to try my best to make it as short and as simple as possible. 1095 only has 10 foot-pound of strength. That's not much, you guys. That's really not much. Alright? Throughout the video, I'm going to throw up different photographs from knifesteelnerds.com. We're going to have low alloy steels, we're going to have high alloy steels, and we're going to have stainless steels. Toughness of those steels, that is. You're going to be able to see the charts and what is running at. Now, a lot of the knives, a lot of the steels used in this are going to have a range of HRC, and they're going to go from soft to harder. Now, obviously, we don't want to run our steel soft like some companies. We're not going to speak on that. But we're going to go off the information that's on the website, and it ranges from softer to harder. Not that it goes up to super hard like some custom heat treatments would be. But that's another video for another day. Let's just go ahead and start talking about things. Low alloy steels here. 8670 has 50 foot-pounds. 5160 has 45 foot-pounds. 80 CRV2 has 35 foot-pounds. 52-100 has 30. 01 has 15. 1095 has 10. And L6 has 45. Now, keep in mind, people have said that the reason why they prefer 1095 is for the toughness, and because stainless steels aren't tough. Let's move on. We're going to come back to that. We will be back. Let's look at some high alloy steels real quick. We have Z-Tough coming in at 45 foot-pounds, 3V coming in at 41, A8 Mod coming in at 38, M4 coming in at 15. We got 4V coming in at 21, 10V at 7, Rex 121 at 3, Crewwear at 22, D2 CPM D2 is 14, and Standard Ingot D2 is 5. Alright, there's some more numbers. Let's move on to the stainless steels. We got 420HC coming in at 40, AEBL coming in at 37 or 40, I really don't know which one. LC200N at 31, 14C28N at 30, Nitro V at 21, LMAX at 11, and Magna Cut at 17 to 18, not really too sure. Okay, now you say, excuse me there, you guys. Why do I just read off all them numbers from all them steels? It's just to give you guys an idea. Now, back to what I was saying about people saying that they used these high carbon steels like 1095 because of the toughness, because the steels that are stainless don't have toughness. Let's go ahead and get into that real quick. We're going to start off by 420HC. It has 40 foot-pounds of strength. That is literally 4 times stronger than 1095. AEBL at 37 to 40, also 4 times stronger. LC200N at 30 foot-pounds is 3 times stronger. Nitro V coming in at 21, 2 times stronger. LMAX 11, definitely not stronger. It's just 1 foot-pound stronger. That shit's the same. MagnaCut coming in at 17 to 18. Now hear me out. People say, well, remember, all these stainless steels are new. The tough ones are new. No, they're not. AEBL came out in 1928. LMAX came out in 1925. 420HC came out in 1913, if I'm not mistaken. Now, like I said, you guys, not everybody's going to be 100% correct. And I know for a fact, I will never be 100% correct. So always remember to take everything I say with a grain of salt, okay? And this video isn't me pulling a dick move. This is me just literally pointing out facts, okay? I want to let the knife community know the truth. We're not here to sell a certain steel, sell a certain knife. We're not here to push a certain company. We are just straight speaking facts from testing and from knowledge. Obviously, 1095's been around for a while. I don't even know how long it's been around. I didn't do the research on it, but what I can tell you is since 1913, we've had very tough, and I mean very tough, stainless steels. 420 at 40 foot-pounds of toughness. So the reason for people saying that they prefer 1095 because it's tougher than stainless steels, it's not right. They just don't know, or they're just full of shit. Now, I want to say something real quick. There are very, very tough steels that are high carbon steels, that are basic ingot steels. Like 52100, everybody knows this is a bearing steel. If I'm not mistaken, that's a bearing steel. And that's a damn tough steel. Now, if you want to use a carbon steel, and if you like the carbon steel simply because you think it has toughness, and because you like patinas, skip the whole 1095 thing and go to 80CRV2. It has 35 foot-pounds of toughness, and it patinas. 01 is just a little bit more tougher than 1095, so I would say go ahead and put that to the side. Maybe 8670, maybe L6, those would be good options because they will patina. Hopefully I'm not rambling on too much here. This is M4 right here. This is my design. This is the Inflictor EDC. I just switched it up, made it just a tiny little bit bigger. It's about to get bevels cut in, and it's everything. It's about to be getting done here, so expect some videos on that coming here soon. Now, I want to say this real quick. I am jumping around a lot, but I do want to say this. So, competition chopping knives, they have to have a combination of edge retention and toughness because of all the impacting that's going on, okay? In competition chopping, you have to beat through different woods, you have to cut fucking bending ass straws, and you have to cut paper that's just hanging. That takes a very keen edge to do that. And you don't cut that paper at the beginning of the test. You cut it like midway, almost to the end of the test. That's a test to see how tough and how good the edge retention is of the said person's knife. There's a reason why people use M4. There's a reason. Now, is M4 the toughest steel? No, it's not. It's only 15 foot-pounds, but it has great edge retention along with that toughness, okay? It's not the toughest steel, but it gets very hard and has very good edge retention, and you need that edge retention. But this video isn't about edge retention, okay? You have knives like 3V, and 3V's been around since, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about this, but I think it's been like 1997, so it's 3V isn't a very old steel. LMAX, you know, that's been around forever, but we're not talking about LMAX. I don't even know why I just mentioned LMAX. I think I'm getting ready to start babbling on now, but we're going to continue, you guys. They use steels like 4V, okay? Say, well, how good is 4V? 4V is a damn good steel. It's got 21 foot-pounds of toughness. That's pretty daggone good, and it has the edge retention to back it, okay? There's a reason why 1095 isn't used in competition choppers. Now, I'm not saying that 1095 is a bad steel. It's a good steel. It can be very good, actually, for what it is. And I'll say that because the Scrawny Lumberjack is a knife company. He also has a YouTube channel. I got to shout him out. I mean, he took 1095, he treated it to 64 HRC, and had it at 5 thou behind the edge. Erica, with Erica's EDC, she tested it, and it did damn good. So, companies run this 1095 soft and thick, which gives it a bad name once you combine the both, okay? Now, I'm not saying that it's not a good knife if it's a little soft and a little thick. But the fact here is you can use other steels that are tougher, M4, Cruair, Nitro V, and that are better with thinner geometry. So you can run them harder and run them thinner and still not have the breakouts. Now, of course, all the numbers I've given you are at their toughest, and which is also at its lowest HRC, as you guys can see from the charts. I suggest you guys just go check out the website, subscribe to Larry Thomas's channel, because I mean, you're going to learn a lot. That's just a fact. I think I've pretty much covered everything except for I'm not a hater of 1095. I don't even have a knife with 1095, but I'm not a hater of 1095. Some companies use 1095 because it's super affordable. Okay? It is. It's super affordable. But there's a reason why a lot of companies steer far away from 1095. And that's because it's 2025 now, and we know a lot about knife steels. We've learned a lot about heat treatments. We've learned a lot about geometry. We know grain structure means a lot. We know HRC means a lot. Everything adds up. It's not all one thing. You have a give and you have a take with everything. But I'm telling you now, 1095, it's not cut out. It's not as tough as everybody says it is. I don't even know where I'm trying to go with this video now. I started this video off after talking to a buddy of mine, Timbo. You can check his channel out, Timbo437, or you can hit him up on his Instagram and see what he's got. Man's got a hell of a collection. But me and Timbo were talking about steels, and 1095 isn't a bad steel, but we all know it's not as tough as it's been portrayed to be. There's a lot of steels that are tougher, have better edge retention, finer grain structures, and that are stainless. And in my opinion, it doesn't matter if the steel is stainless or not stainless. You know what I'm saying? I like all steels. Like I said, this is my all-time favorite steel. This is Cruair. And you have steels that are super tough at 50 foot-pounds, and then you have steels that are that on paper, on charts, at 3 foot-pounds and 5 foot-pounds that should absolutely disintegrate from anything. They have no impact toughness at all, but they don't chip out like you think they would. So this whole steel number, foot-pounds of toughness, it can be confusing, and it can almost manipulate you. You know, kind of like some of these companies that manipulate, but I'm not going to call nobody out. I'm just simply saying, if you want a tough steel that isn't stainless, get 1084, get 80 CRV2, 5160, 8670. You know, stay away from 1095 unless that's what you really like and want, or if that's what you can afford. You know, Nitro V, it's pretty freaking affordable. You know, I'm just saying, and it's stainless, and it is damn tough. I'm saying it's 21 foot-pounds, and 21 foot-pounds is twice as tough as 1095. And people are saying how tough 1095 is. Is it really that tough? Holy shit, you guys. I must have went on one hell of a rant. I'm just saying, my phone just got completely full of storage, and I don't know where it cut me off at. But let me just go ahead and end this video with, if you like 1095, go for it. If whatever steel you like, if you like that steel, no matter what company it is, if you like the company, if you like the steel, if you like the knife, go ahead and get it. I'm not telling you not to buy a certain steel or to buy a certain steel. I'm simply telling you, Some steels aren't as tough as we have been told, and some steels are way tougher than what we've been told. Plain and simple. Do your research. Don't believe everything you hear, you guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Fist bump to you. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.